Welcome to the Apple Mailbox YouTube channel.
Hi friends, before we begin, please subscribe to the channel. Many of you are watching Apple Mailbox videos without subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel, it's free, and now let's get started.
Olivia, the night's creeping in. When are you thinking of heading home? Those doors you've been ignoring in the house really need some attention. I noticed you dashed out this morning without getting to them. Do you even realize how much time you've let slip away today? Honestly, sometimes I just can't get over how careless you can be. It's like you're dropping all this weight on my shoulders. I need you to come back soon and help sort this out.
Hey there, Sophia. So sorry, today's been way busier than I anticipated. I'm making a quick stop at the store and then I'll zoom home.
While you're at the store, don't forget some bread. Oh, and your father-in-law's been craving some soup and beer. Grab those too. You took the car, right? Shouldn't be a problem to fit all that in the back.
Got it, I'll pick up everything.
By the way, how are you holding up? Feeling any better now?
I'm not 100% yet, but my tummy feels a bit calmer now.
You know, I genuinely enjoyed having you here initially. But I've observed you get ill quite frequently, and sometimes it feels like you're not putting in much effort. Living with you hasn't been the smooth ride I'd envisioned. Often you use your health as an escape from household tasks.
I really didn't choose this, Sophia. It's beyond my control.
Still, as my daughter-in-law, there are certain expectations. If you could meet even those, I'd be content, but right now it's all looking bleak. And the way things are going, I wonder when I'll get to see a grandchild.
Speaking of that, I've been meaning to share something.
Oh no, please don't say you're too frail to have kids.
Quite the opposite. I'm pregnant, Sophia.
Hold on, for real?
Yes, I'm into my 3rd month now. I've kept it hush-hush because of the early stage, but I felt it was time to let you know.
My word, you could have spoken up earlier. Was today's doctor's appointment about the baby?
Exactly. I planned on keeping it under wraps for another month, but with my worsening health and the baby, I thought it was right to fill you in. I just hope it's not too much.
Olivia, living under the same roof, I'd have noticed eventually. I wish you'd told me sooner. So, any news on if it's a boy or girl? Hey, Olivia, the night's ticking away. When do you think you'll be back? By the way, you've kind of ignored the doors that needed fixing. I noticed you left this morning without touching them. Seriously, how long have you been gone? You need to step up your responsibility game. This puts a lot of pressure on me, you know. Come back quick and let's sort this out together.
Hi, Sophia, I'm so sorry. Today has been crazier than I expected. Just need to make a quick stop at the store and I'll be on my way.
While you're there, can you grab some bread? And oh, Dad-in-law wanted soup and beer. Don't forget those. You drove today, didn't you? You should be able to fit everything in your trunk, I assume.
Yep, don't worry, I'll grab all of it.
Good. By the way, you feeling any better now? Your health has been on my mind.
I'm better than before, but my tummy's still a bit upset.
To be honest, having you here has been nice. I was really excited. But sometimes you fall ill so often and don't seem to consider how it affects others. At times, it feels like you being here isn't helping much. Feels like you use your health as an excuse to avoid chores.
I'm sorry, Sophia, but it's not something I choose to happen. It's not really in my control.
Just wish you'd take up some responsibilities as my daughter-in-law. If you did, things would be so much smoother, and I was looking forward to grandkids too.
Actually, speaking of that, there's something I need to share.
What? Please don't tell me there's an issue with you having kids.
No, it's quite the opposite. I'm pregnant.
Hold on, really? You're having a baby.
Yes, I'm 3 months along. I wanted to wait till the first trimester was over to be sure. So yeah, Sophia, I'm expecting.
Wow, you could have told me sooner. Did you see the doctor today for the baby?
That's right. I had thought of sharing next month when things felt steadier. With the baby and feeling sick, I might need some extra patience from you. I don't want to be a bother. Felt right to let you in on this.
Given we live together, I would have noticed soon anyway. If you'd said something earlier, I would have been more understanding. So, do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
Not sure yet, it's still early days.
Got it, but oh my, another grandkid on the way, and your first child too. What joy.
Thanks, Sophia. It feels like a weight off my chest sharing with you.
Let's have a celebratory meal tonight. I'll cook up something special. I'll let George know too. While you're shopping, how about steak and potatoes? You love those, right?
Absolutely. I'll grab them and maybe a few more things.
With the baby on the way, things are going to be bustling around here. Promise you'll update me on the baby's gender ASAP?
I promise, no delays this time.
Just remember to drive safe, okay? No rushing, safety first.
Thanks for being so caring. I'll be careful.
Hey, Olivia, I'm heading home. Hope you've managed the drawers and stuff. Also, can you clear out the yard weeds?
Will do. But Sophia, I'm a bit under the weather today. Feeling dizzy, so might need some extra time.
Health again? Maybe you need to move around more. Weren't you advised to stay fit for the baby?
I believe it's more of a hormonal thing right now.
You've got to be mentally strong too, Olivia. Embrace motherhood. There's more ahead. If you slack now, it'll be harder down the line.
I get your point. It's just all new for me.
I'm praying for an easy birth for you. But remember, you've got to put in effort too. I mean, my friend's daughter is carrying twins, and she's doing okay. You're only expecting one. You can do this.
When you put it that way, I can only agree. I'll push through the best I can.
Don't get me wrong, it's just some tough love. You sometimes halt at the slightest discomfort. That won't fly once the baby arrives. Mothers push through many rough days, remember that. You have to understand, you need to step up for your kid even when you're feeling unwell. Preparation starts now, not later. You're pregnant, which means you've already become a mom, so start feeling like one.
I really appreciate the concern. I've got a lot to get ready for, don't I?
Funny thing is, you and my daughter are expecting at the same time. What are the odds? With both of you expecting, my hands are full. We should get you blessed at the church. It might help ensure a safe delivery. I have a strong feeling you'll have a boy. But let's prioritize your health, okay? I'm here to support you with that.
I'll give it my all, Sophia. But no matter if it's a boy or a girl, I'm going to love this child unconditionally.
I hope it's a boy. Just feels right. But hey, it's your baby and my son's, so everything will turn out fine. It'd be really sad if the baby had health issues like you do. Always being unwell isn't a good life. I hope the child gets the better genes, you know. Remember, staying positive during pregnancy is important.
I understand, and I'm really trying. Trust me, if I had a choice, I'd not be like this. I should get back to the chores now.
Are you saying my messages are disturbing you?
No, it's just cleaning takes me a bit longer now. I just want to make sure everything's perfect for when you return.
All right then, just ensure all the tasks are done properly. Pregnancy isn't an illness. You can manage your tasks. Just make sure to stay positive and get things done.
Hey, Sophia, just left the hospital, heading home now.
How's our little one? Everything okay? It's healthy, isn't it?
Don't stress, all's good. The doctor says the baby is doing great.
That's such a relief. I've been so anxious. Now there's something I need to discuss. My daughter is moving back to have her baby here, so I'd need you to make some space.
Wait, what? Sophia, remember, I'm also expecting. Are you suggesting I leave?
It's just, my daughter's baby is a bit more pressing right now. Please don't take this the wrong way. You can always go to your family, right?
Sophia, you wanted me here close to this hospital. I've made all my plans accordingly. I haven't prepared for any other place.
You've got about 3 months before your due date, right? That's a decent amount of time to get things organized. I'm going to need you to move out by month end. I believe that gives you ample time to choose a hospital back in your town for delivery.
Seems like I'm backed into a corner here. This is unexpected.
Is there something you don't agree with?
It's not about agreement. I just hadn't planned on heading home for this. It's a bit sudden.
If it wasn't for both of you expecting babies, we wouldn't be in this situation. Haven't you considered this might be a scenario? Also, remember my daughter is having twins. This naturally makes her situation a bit more demanding. Assisting her takes a lot, but it's just how things are.
I get where you're coming from. I'll speak to my folks and inform them I'm returning.
I appreciate that. My daughter plans to stay post-delivery for a while. She might be here with the twins for 6 months or so.
Understood. I wish everything goes smoothly for you all.
But on the flip side, won't your parents be thrilled? For any parent, their child's baby is the most special. They'd be over the moon to witness the birth. Oops, I might have overstepped a bit there. I mean, implying her baby is somehow more special? My apologies.
No hard feelings. I get what you meant.
One more thing, if you have a son, that'd be great. But if it's a daughter, priorities here would lean towards my daughter's child. Inheritance and all, you know. But here's a piece of advice. Don't get too laid back at home. Don't fall into a routine of doing nothing, especially if it's a boy, they can be quite energetic. I won't be around, so focus on staying active and fit.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the guidance.
That's about it from my end. Begin your preparations, and remember the deadline to move out is this month's end. Olivia, it feels like you've been with your folks forever. When are you coming back? Seriously, you had the baby ages ago. It's been quite a stretch since you left.
Hey, Sophia, long time no chat. If I remember correctly, you asked me to be away for 6 months. That's what we agreed on, right?
Oh, whatever, just come back soon. Your baby's here, and I'm eager to meet my grandkid. My daughter's little ones turned out adorable. They're sweet, but it's funny how they look more like their dad. Thank goodness your baby looks like his dad. That makes me happy.
You really think that? I've been meaning to tell you, but I don't think I'll be returning to your place.
What on earth? What are you talking about? You're my son's wife. How can you just decide that? You still have so much to learn about being a part of this family. Right now, you seem like a housewife in training. I need to guide you through so many things.
Sophia, I appreciate it, but I'm good.
What do you mean you're good? This isn't just your call to make. Seems like your parents have let you have your way too much.
Well, your son and your husband think it's all right if I don't return. So I'd beg to differ.
Excuse me? They okayed this? You discussed this with them?
I did, but it's really none of your business. David and I have begun our life together in a new home with our baby. Once you kicked me out, we began house hunting. We've shifted, both of us.
Moved? Are you kidding me? That's just unbelievable. But all your things are still at my house. There's no way.
Have you looked around properly? David has been quietly moving stuff out for a while now. He'd swing by when you were out, took big items. Probably never noticed since you were fixated on your old stuff.
Hold on, so David's claims of visiting the baby after work were lies? He was actually heading to your new place?
Bingo!
And my husband knew about this madness?
Both George and Anthony cautioned me about your behavior, and they were spot on. Since moving in, you've been quite passive-aggressive and pushed me into things after my pregnancy. You remember how you've acted, right? Why would I want to come back?
I was only trying to guide and help you. And you seemed on board with everything. Where's this coming from?
At the start, I did voice my concerns. But maybe I wasn't firm enough, making you believe I was okay with it. That's in the past now. I was hopeful about us getting along, so I kept quiet. But your constant nitpicking was too much. I can't and won't tolerate it any longer. I'm done holding back.
Olivia, you know your child is the future of our family business, right? Stop this nonsense and come home already. We have so much to sort out.
I believe you've misunderstood. I don't have any obligations left in that house. It's best if you focus on yourself and move ahead without us in the picture. From now on, look after yourself and your own affairs.
What, are you being serious?
We've made our decision. We don't want any further connection with you.
You're ending our relationship? Olivia, do you understand the gravity of what you're saying? Doing this will have consequences. It's not something I can easily overlook.
Your threats don't affect me anymore. We're moving on, with or without your approval. Is there something you think can change our decision?
Well, don't expect me to help with any of the baby's functions or events. My daughter's child will have all my attention. Your child won't get a bit of it.
That's fine with us. It'll be simpler that way. That's what cutting ties means, Sophia. However, Danny's dad will stay a part of our lives. When we reach out, it'll be for him. He deserves to be in his grandchild's life.
If I'm not involved, he won't be either.
Your words don't hold power here. Your husband disagreed with how you treated me. He's on our side now, not yours. And by the way, I had a chat with your daughter. She regretted staying with you. She mentioned never wanting your assistance again.
What are you talking about? I've been nothing but supportive for her.
She told me some stories. How you pressured her to handle household chores along with her twins just after childbirth. She was furious, and rightly so. In fact, she didn't stay with you for long after the birth. That's why you've been so keen on me returning, right?
She's just emotional after the birth. It was a mere disagreement.
People remember how they were treated, especially during their vulnerable moments. I heard you even told her her twins weren't good looking. Who says that to a new mother?
I misspoke. I didn't mean to hurt her. It just slipped out. But coming back to you, are you really not returning?
No, Sophia. I found my own place. There's no need for your house in my life.
I was so eager to spend time with my grandson, Olivia. You know, everything I said or did, it was out of concern and love, hoping you'd be ready for what's ahead. I just wanted to be sure you could handle everything coming your way.
But you missed the mark when I told you I wasn't feeling great. That was super crucial. Putting personal objectives above someone's well-being isn't cool. Yeah, you're right, pregnancy isn't an illness. But man, it's tough on the body, sometimes even more challenging. Besides, everyone's pregnancy experience varies. Just because you breezed through yours doesn't mean I would too.
I'm genuinely sorry about that. Please, I've said my apologies. Don't keep saying you won't return.
Honestly, I've made my move, and that's final. An apology doesn't mean I'll reconsider. Living with you again? Nope, not happening. That would be a big mistake. Wasn't it you who asked me to leave first?
I only suggested a visit to your parents' place. I never really told you to move out.
But didn't you initially want me to deliver near your place in your hometown? I don't recall you mentioning my parents then. I wasn't even prepared for a sudden visit to their house. That wasn't part of my plan. Yet out of the blue, you wanted me gone. You have any idea how hard it was finding a hospital on such short notice? And once I found one, they didn't let me register. I even heard you kind of nudged your own daughter to return home for her delivery. She hadn't planned that either.
I wanted to be with her, support her during her delivery.
You should have been clear from the start then. Why keep me guessing? Due to the confusion, I think even Mia faced issues.
I admit my thoughts were jumbled. I only realized you weren't returning home when Mia mentioned it. I remembered our talk and felt I had to rush things. I panicked, thinking we needed room for Mia.
Sophia, enough. I'm done with the justifications. And as I mentioned, I'm cutting ties. This conversation is it.
So, you're saying I won't see my grandson? He's possibly the future of our business.
Whoa, hold on. Why make such assumptions? Our child will lead a regular life, away from business pressures. And stop with the grandson talk. We never disclosed the gender. I really don't want any gender bias here. It's just super awkward even thinking about it.
I truly am sorry, Olivia. I'll watch my words, ensure I don't upset you further. It wasn't my intention to come off that way. And I won't force chores or anything on you, I swear. Living separately is okay, just don't shut me out entirely.
My decision is firm. It's not up for debate. Being pushed to live with you has made me resent you a lot. All I remember are the bad times. And the hardest part? When you basically threw me out. This mess, it's on you. Live with the consequences. Own up to your actions instead of always finding an excuse. You know, after that intense chat, I decided to block my mother-in-law's number. I felt such relief finally getting everything off my chest. Honestly, it felt great. My hubby told me his mom kept blowing up his phone with calls, saying sorry about this and that, but it felt empty. He's been pretty upset about how she always treated me. He says he can't imagine ever forgiving her for all she did. Truth is, we had been talking about not living with her for a while now. So, regardless of the recent issues, we would have ended up distancing ourselves. She hurt both of us, and it seems we weren't alone in feeling that way. I've noticed Mia's been distant with her mom too lately. She's even taken steps like us, keeping her mom away from her baby. My father-in-law, on the other hand, gets to spend time with the little ones. He loves capturing moments, taking snaps every visit. Those photos are the only way Sophia gets to see the grandkids. Word is, Sophia's been reflecting a lot, feeling bad about her past actions. But no matter how much she changes, I've decided that unless the kids themselves express a desire to see her when they're older, I'm staying away. Mia feels the same. Since moving, our life has been so peaceful. I can raise my baby without any drama. Contrary to what many thought, I didn't go back to my parents' place. Instead, I thought, why not have my folks over to our new spot? Best decision ever. They've been such a lifesaver, helping with chores and baby duties. Health-wise, I've always been on the weaker side, which has caused its own set of problems. It's a bummer, but as the years roll by, I'll probably lean on my loved ones more. Still, I'm determined to give everything my best shot. I want to lead a fit, fulfilling life. I'm endlessly grateful to those who've been my rock through all this. Their kindness and support is something etched in my heart. My one vow? To build a serene, joyful home with my hubby for our kiddos. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press like button.